WWE Unreal. I actually just finished watching this morning. How did you like episode 3? I really liked that it was kind of a woman-centered episode, so you get to see that part of things.
In my mental notes, I had written down Ladies' Night because it was mostly about the women. And I remember them opening up with Bianca Belair. And, specifically they were talking about her hair and the braid she has and how it was her husband, Montez Ford's idea for her to keep that, and nobody else looks like that. And when girls or, kids are going to show, people who've never seen wrestling are going to go, oh, I remember that girl with the long hair. That stuck out. I thought that was interesting. I thought she came out looking like a star, especially later on in the episode when they're breaking down her performance in the Elimination Chamber, where she's trapped in the limit, watching Jade come back and beat up Naomi, who's both of her friends at the time. And I thought really made her look a star. Plus Chelsea Green, Chelsea, seeing the amount of effort and money she puts in just her own outfits and her attitude towards the business. She kind of came off like a star here too. She became, for a babyface, she became very sympathetic when you kind of see some of her story and how much she loves wrestling. And
how about getting tickets for her family in Vancouver and then having to slowly let them know that she wouldn't be on the show? It's great seeing her bond with her sister. And I was thinking the same thing between Bianca and Montez. You get to see how they are together, at least on camera. And
Charlotte was the other one. That's what I was trying to remember.
Yeah, getting to see Ric Flair be a dad for once, even though even then he still got his phone out in the hospital. But it was good to see a different side of Flair. I like that.
Yeah, and it was tough. I would say too, it's always tough to see Charlotte talking about her brother. It seems like something she's never completely gotten over, and that's understandable why. It made her look very sympathetic, and it was interesting to hear Hunter even talking to Shane Helms about how the women seem to really get it when it comes to wrestling. And, a lot of today's women really seem to be just picking it up quicker in terms of the overall aspects of the business, not just the physical aspects, but the mental and the personality and the heart and the timing.
And he said something about the Performance Center too, right? That it's down there.
5 or 6 women to just get it. And then, you get a guy who found he's getting it later. They just don't seem to pick it up as quickly.
Well, it's clear if you look at that NXT women's division, how it's like they've got so many viable women ready to go in NXT. And then if you look at the next level down in Evolve, they're building it up there. So WWE is really doing the women's division well. And it was reflected in this. You got to see the Rumble, the Elimination Chamber. I really like this episode. And for me, it was almost over too quick.
Yeah, this one definitely flew by. It's probably my favorite episode so far.
Please, if you like what you saw, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button.